Time for new releases.
Yes. GP, I bet you've been playing some Hitman 3.
I played some Hitman 3. I have to say.
So you went out and bought Hitman 3?
I got a review code for Hitman 3.
Oh.
It just happened to show up in my timeline. The opportunity presented itself in my Twitter timeline.
Nice.
So I jumped on it, and I got a PC code, and I streamed it today. I streamed it this afternoon.
And
it's definitely Hitman. It's more, if you like Hitman...
More Hitman than a Hitman?
This is the Hitmaniest Hitman that has been released in quite a few Hitmans. They've managed to combine several Hitmans into one Hitman package.
What, an Uber Hitman?
They've remastered some of the previous Hitman levels, and they've redone the AI for those levels, and it looks pretty good, I gotta say. It does look pretty good. I had some issues streaming it today. I think sometimes when the game first comes out, like, they gotta iron out some couple bugs that happen when you're trying to stream the game at the same time when you play it. But when I wasn't streaming it, I got very excellent performance. And it, people in the chat were pretty blown away by some of the graphics. Like the first level takes place in, I think it was in Dubai, and you're in this like huge tower. And there's like a balcony that's you're like on the 90th floor or some shit. And it's like
nobody falls off, do they?
I totally, it was awesome. This guy. So I'm supposed to kill this VIP guy. And I take out his personal guard, like when he's not looking. And then I get the job as his new personal guard. Okay.
That was quick.
Yeah. I find out who his replacement is. Did you have good references? I find out who his yes. I literally find out his replacement and steal his references and then give it to the guy, give it to the security, show up, and then the guy's like, "All right, come over here." And he's on like this roof deck. He's like, "You need to prove your knife skills for me." And he's got this elaborate target system set up on this like the 90th floor of this roof deck on this skyscraper.
So part of the interview is proving your knife skills?
In the middle of this party, there's a huge party going on.
That was last week's episode.
There's in the middle of this huge party. It's out on this balcony, on this huge office building. It's like having the party at the World Trade Center or some shit. Like, it's ridiculously huge. He's like, "Come out here. I have these swinging targets." He goes to get this knife out of the thing so he can test my knife skills on these swinging targets. And I just killed him right there and then just dumped him off the side of the building. I didn't even have to do the knife test.
Wow.
And then
Talk about cheating the system. Then what? The level ends?
The game was crashing. Every time I tabbed out, the game would crash. So I would recommend not tabbing out while you're playing the game on PC for right now. Maybe it's just my graphics card. I don't know. But other than that, if you like Hitman, I think you're going to have a really good time. Yeah, is this like
the other Hitman where it has all the previous levels in it too?
Yeah. But you have to, you can import them if you have...
I have Hitman 1 and 2.
Oh, and you can import your progress in. But I don't... Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how it works on consoles. I know on PC it works, but I know that it's also not quite working as well. But I loaded up some of the older levels, like the levels from the last game. The first one with that modern house on the beach. I
was saying the beach level. I love that level.
Yeah, because I remember like how cool it looked, and so I loaded up on the PC, and it looks like ridiculous. Like I was like, ah. So I got to check that out. I didn't have time to really play through that one, but I just loaded it up, just walked towards the house, and the lighting and everything was crazy. Mm-hmm. So Hitman 3, like if you did not like Hitman before, this is not going to change your mind. It's if anything, like you'll like it less maybe because like this level was big and like there's a lot going on. But if you've had an interest in Hitman before, I think this seems to be like the ultimate Hitman.
Good.
That's my Hitman preview after only playing like an hour or two.
Yeah, it just came out. Just came out today.
Yeah.
Also out this week, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, complete edition.
What makes it complete?
I think it has all the DLC and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's important because that game disappeared, right? It went
Yes.
went in limbo for years here, and everybody was up in arms because they wanted to play the Scott Pilgrim game. Everybody. Limited Run sold a ridiculous amount of games of this Scott Pilgrim for pre-order. The pre-orders are still open, but I want to say they sold like 35,000
Wow.
copies over a weekend.
That's awesome.
I was one of those copies.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I have not been playing it since it's come back out, but I still have it. I still have the old version of it. I was not one of these people that
Lost
was
it.
clamoring because I couldn't play it.
Right.
But I'm glad people can play that game. That's a quality beat 'em up game on a fun license. It's interesting. Like I bet it's an interesting story how the licensing goes on that game. Like why it went away and what all it had to take to bring it back.
Or really boring. It could
One of the two. It could go either way, really.
Yeah, it could be completely boring.
Wombat,
So wait,
can
if
you
I
watch
had
that
this-
documentary and tell us if it's any good or not?
I don't even remember which console I had this on, so it's sort of a moot point.
I remember having it on the PS3.
Yeah, I think I did. Is that what it was?
I'm pretty sure I had it on PS3. as
Was
well.
it on Xbox or no?
No, maybe.
I can't. It's so without having physical copies of games, it loses that part of my brain that tells me what games on what console because I don't have the box art in my head.
Right. Oh my God! I just see there's a game here, Olympic table tennis on the Switch.
Oh wow!
It must be really good because it's $4.99. I'm thinking it's going to be really good. Let me just check it out real quick because
You should.
Oh my God, this is exciting.
I think you should just buy it.
Oh, it looks
Right
like
now.
hot trash.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
I think you still have to buy it.
Nope.
Where's your Switch at?
It's I don't know. I hid it from Ty and me. It's somewhere. I'll find. It's not lost, is what I'm saying. Like if I needed to get it, I remember looking for it because of that bird game,
Oh,
Wingspan.
Wingspan. Yes, Mrs. Shipwreck's been playing some of that.
She like that?
She likes it. She tells me that I have to give it a shot, and I'm planning on it.
Why do you have to give it a shot? Too much work?
She just wants me to understand there's a lot of rules apparently. There's a long tutorial with that game. So I intend to give that game a shot as well.
I feel like it would be good for my mom because she loves birds and like it's probably like mentally stimulating. And I'm sure we could all use some mental stimulation.
I'll play some of it and let you know if it's for your mom or not.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep talking about my mom.
I like your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. She owns the game. My dad has a Switch and I got him to buy the game, go through the process of buying a Switch game. So she owns it, but she hasn't played it probably. What else?
Anything else on here that you think your mom would like?
What's Ping Redo? Is that another table tennis game? Probably not.
Probably. I think they just put out all kinds of table tennis games for the Switch now.
Yeah, it's very popular. It's like it has a whole section on the store, ping
It's
pong games.
The table tennis console.
No, ping pong.
Ping pong, sorry. Excuse me.
So is Super Mash. That's also a ping pong game.
Right. Hitman 3.
And so is Watch Me Stream My Mental Breakdown.
What is that?
Oh, that's PC. Sorry.
That sounds good.
That was on
I want to
PC.
play that game.
I was too far down the list.
Right. Is that it for our new releases?
That's it for new releases.
Yeah,
really. I'm sure
It's too early in the year.
some of these games might be good. I feel
We'll find out.
I feel like I know what Down in Bermuda is. Is that on Game Pass or something?
I don't know. I know that Donut County came out on Game Pass today. And I know that if you haven't played that game, you probably should because it's a lot of fun. It's like a 3-hour game. Totally worth your time.
Which game was that?
Donut County came
Okay.
out today on Game Pass.
Nice. Thank you for the heads up on that. I know
Yes,
you
that
mentioned
game
it.
is adorable and worth your time.
I've been waiting for an opportunity to easily play this without paying for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, totally.
Paid off. All that
Mm-hmm.
dedication.
Waiting around.
Yes. Anything else?
No.
No.
No. No.
No.
No.
All right.